It looks like K-pop idols seem to never win. If they wish others a Chinese New Year, they'll be attacked by Korean netizens. And if they wish for Lunar New Year, then they'll be harassed by Chinese netizens. As many of you know, January 22nd is Solal, which is the Korean Lunar New Year. This is a holiday that's celebrated in a lot of countries like Japan, Vietnam, Taiwan, and Tibet. However, Chinese netizens don't seem to think so, as they're demanding that idols call the holiday the Chinese New Year. This is the case for IVE's Wonyoung, CL, and even Girls' Generation Sohyun. Their comment sections on Instagram are all currently filled with hate comments from Chinese netizens. Wonyoung, for example, wished her followers a happy Lunar New Year, which then prompted Chinese commenters to send malicious comments her way and even literal threats. The same thing happened to CL and even Sohyun, whose comments are filled with accusations of cultural appropriation and passive-aggressive Happy Chinese New Year. Korean netizens are mostly baffled at how hateful Chinese fans have been towards the idols. Their comments include, "Why can't Koreans use the Korean word for New Year?" and "But everyone in our country uses the word Solal." Things are not looking good for YG Entertainment, as everything is pointing at Blackpink eventually leaving the agency. Blackpink's contract with the agency is going to end in August of this year, and many have been wondering if they'll end up re-signing with the company or terminate their contract altogether. On January 19th, NH Investment and Securities predicted that Blackpink will end up renewing their contracts in an analyst report they revealed. A media report by Moonhwa Ilbo on January 23rd says otherwise. They said that YG won't have it easy to keep the members because they're getting much better offers elsewhere. An insider revealed that Lisa is actually being offered 100 billion Korean won to change labels, which is a sum that can't be matched by YG Entertainment, as it translates to $80 million. It's also reported that the other members have been offered at least 20 billion Korean won by the other companies to join their labels. However, if the members wish to use the name Blackpink, then they won't find it easy to change labels, and if YG wants them to stay in, then they'll have to offer at least 20 billion Korean won per member. With the date of the contract expiration drawing nearer and nearer, netizens have started to believe that YG is debuting their newest girl group, Baby Monster, so they can make up for the loss if the members end up not renewing. Some netizens, however, seem to think that if Blackpink ends up leaving the company, then they'll sign with a US label rather than a Korean one. A netizen commented, "Considering their output frequency and the way they operate, a Western label makes more sense, but realistically, I don't think any US label could pull off the BPMVs and brand the way YG does." Others think that Blackpink are tied to YG, and the chances of them leaving are few to none. All that matters to fans is to see the girls release music and be on stage, so it doesn't matter if that happens under YG Entertainment or another company. They just want it to happen. BoA has been under fire lately. First, she received criticism over her lack of energy and expression during Got the Beat stages, with netizens feeling like she wasn't putting in all that much effort compared to her fellow members. They also said that she just gave off the energy like she didn't want to be there at all. The group's comeback isn't doing that well too, since the mini album only sold around 87,000 copies, which is a lot less than the recent album sales of Girls' Generation, Red Velvet, or aespa. The music video isn't doing all that well in terms of views too, since it barely reached 5 million views in a few days after its release. The low music video views have come to the attention of the Got the Beat members themselves, seeing as BoA herself brought up the subject. After one of their performances, BoA told the fans, "Our music video isn't getting as many views as I'd expected. Please go watch it. Have a happy new year and take care of yourselves. Thank you." This observation got mixed reactions from fans and netizens, with most of them being negative. People thought that her comment was in poor taste and that she was actually trying to guilt-trip fans to watch the music video. A Redditor said, "It was weird mainly because the audience was filled with SNSD, Red Velvet, aespa fans, so it was basically a big sunbae trying to guilt-trip other artist fandoms to stream their collaboration." Another said, "When artists complain about the number of views, streams, sales, it's always icky to me. You can have personal goals, but at this point you're being annoying and complaining to the public." Some thought that BoA didn't mean any harm by what she said and was only expressing her honest feelings about the comeback not doing as well as she expected it to. A netizen expressed, "She's not complaining about sales or anything, just probably wish there was more interest and people checked it out more." What do you think? Luna's Olivia He had to unfortunately step down from the survival show Girls Reverse because of health issues. Girls Reverse is a survival show on a metaverse where 30 contestants from different girl groups hide their real identity. Olivia He was a part of it under the nickname Chunky Cat, but had to step down. On January 21st, Kakao Entertainment's team announced that Olivia He wouldn't be a part of the show because of some health issues. Since her departure came so suddenly due to the fact that she was one of the top contenders of the show, fans are worried about her well-being. Whatever it is, we wish her a speedy recovery. The boys wrapped up a successful first night of their two-night fan concert, the Boys Fan Con, the B Road in Japan, on January 21st, but the night didn't go without any incidents. A Korean fan who attended the concert concert took to Twitter to call out the local security guard at the concert venue for their rough behavior. To prove just how ruthless the security guards were, the fan took a photo of her holding her hair strands, saying that the guard had ripped them out as they were dragging her away. The fan wrote, "Those lunatics grabbed me by my hair and dragged me with them. Look at all the hair I lost." She also posted pictures of her smashed phone screen and all the bruises she got on her arms, accusing the guards of being unnecessarily vicious. "I wasn't taking any pictures, yet the guard still took my phone and proceeded to step all over it. Is that acceptable? My phone screen's all cracked. Who's going to compensate for this?" But what was the reason for the guards to act so harsh towards the fan? According to the fan, there was no reason whatsoever. She said that they ganged up on her and accused them of being borderline thugs. Even though she admitted to sneakily taking pictures later on, she still said that it was no reason for the harm that they inflicted on her. The pictures quickly made the rounds on Korean online communities, with the netizens agreeing that even though fans usually get removed from venues for taking pictures, harming them physically is just unacceptable. Netizens commented, "OMFG, look at the hair and the bruises. Who did they think they are? Or are they actually thugs? And this is insane. This is actual physical harming. And who's going to pay for that cell phone?" Some even suggested that since the fan was Korean, the Japanese guards specifically targeted them, marking the incident as a hate crime. However, international fans aren't convinced that what the fan was saying was the full story and that there must be another reason that the guards were so rough on her. They argued that usually Japanese concerts are pretty tame and that there must be more to the story than the fan was letting on. Whatever happened, the incident has made fans demand an apology from the management team of the group, but IST Entertainment nor Sony Music, who are the group's distributor in Japan, have made comments on the matter. Jennie is getting hate over made-up accusations again, and fans are tired. Jennie and the rest of the Blackpink members are still doing shows for their world tour, but some fans have complaints. And while she keeps beating the lazy dancing allegations, that doesn't stop haters from bringing them up again. More specifically, Chinese netizens have made various compilations to compare Jennie's performances in the Europe leg of the tour and her performance in Hong Kong. According to these fans, Jennie's performances were highly energetic and she definitely looks like she's enjoying herself in other countries, but in Hong Kong, her movements feel more lackluster and tired. They also accused her of having a poor attitude towards her fans in Hong Kong compared to the other fans. Because of this, her comment section on Instagram has been filled with extreme hate. There have also been tons of hate tweets against her saying, "I'm very angry. Please look at Jennie's attitude towards Chinese fans and fans from other countries. I can even understand why the Chinese scold her." Another said, "Why does Jennie dance so hard and consistently in Europe and the United States and lazy in Hong Kong, China?" Fans came to her defense, immediately shutting down the criticism. According to them, the clips were taken out of context and that Jennie gave it her all during every performance, including the ones in Hong Kong. A fan wrote, "Tired of all this Jennie hate. Your fake narrative about her performances is ridiculous. It's all lies. She gives 100% in every location." The fans also brought up that there were no complaints from the fans that were attending the concert, so the ones that are making a ruckus are just doing so they can find a reason to hate on Jennie. What do you think of her performance? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye!